There's two things that we care about and we do now that are really telling. So the first one that we do is if the property is already being managed by a manager, we will keep an eye on that property as we're thinking about buying it. If we see a vacancy, we're going to call on that vacancy as prospective tenants ourselves. We're going to go, hey, I'm Sean. Would love to know more about renting apartment 1 at 123 Main Street. And we'll see what happens. Will they follow up and do what they say that they're going to do and send a lease later that day or a rental application later that day for me to fill out? Are they going to try to close me on that phone? Are they going to try to get me out there to show the property? If they're doing all those things, I'm going to feel really confident that they, like any agent, are going to be focused on customer service and they're going to get somebody in to fill those empty units when they show up. The other thing that we always do is the standard question everybody asks the property manager is, what's your occupancy? And they'll say, oh, I've got 400 units under management and I'm 96% occupied or 93% occupied or something like that. But what they aren't telling you is that 4, 5, 6, 7% that's not occupied is how long they've been unoccupied. And if there's something that, for whatever reason, the property manager doesn't like that building, it's not as profitable for them, they don't focus on it, whatever it may be, those units might be sitting vacant for a very long time where they're really quickly filling up the units over there. So the metric we ask about is not what's your occupancy, but what is your average length of vacancy? Because if they have a unit that's sitting vacant for 6 months, it's going to blow that average vacancy length way up. And it'll be really telling if the average vacancy is 3 or 4 days compared to 3 or 4 months.